This is the Wednesday, May 12th, 2021 meeting of the Permanent Municipal Building Committee. We'll start out tonight with the agenda. The warrant's going to be the first thing. And I have a warrant for $34,940.24. The first item on it is Johnson and Roberts for $26,210.24. The second one is CBI Consulting for $6,640. And the third item is Fitzmyer and Tossi for $2,090. A total of $34,940.24. I have a motion for that. Are any questions?
A motion to approve the warrant.
In
the amount of $34,940.24.
Second on it?
I'll second that motion.
All right.
Brian Pasquale.
Motion made and second to accept the warrant for $34,940.24. Roll call. Timlin?
Timlin Rossius, yes.
Mike?
Mike Scaduto, yes.
Brian?
Brian Pasquale, yes.
And Bob Rama, yes. Okay. The next part of the agenda is approve the minutes for 4/28/21. Everybody had a chance to look them over?
Yep. I'll
Any
make a
questions?
motion to approve the minutes.
All right, motion made by Timlin to accept it. Second?
I'll second it. Mike
Aye.
Scaduto.
Seconded by Mike. Roll call. Timlin?
Timlin Rossius, yes.
Mike?
Mike Scaduto, yes.
Brian?
Brian Pasquale, yes.
Bob Rama, yes. This is gonna be a very short meeting because we don't have Brian Fours here to fill us in on anything. He's on paternity leave. His wife went in Monday for a baby. The police station, we haven't. They were supposed to do a walkthrough this week here, and Steve is yet to hear an invitation on that. The last we heard from Brian Fours is the library is on schedule and everything is going good there. We don't have Rich Crowley here for a on the Houghton building. So that's where we sit right now.
I can give you a little bit of an update on the library. They're supposed to be hooking up the transformer and real power this week. The
I'm sorry,
elevators
Mark, I
going.
didn't see you there.
Sorry,
I'm
That's fine.
sorry, I didn't see you there.
that's okay. So they're hooking up live power later this week. The elevators going in next week. They're starting work on putting down a binder for the first coat of paving in the next week or so, I believe. And everything's still on track. As far as they're going to work on the bathroom tiling and stuff fairly soon. They're waiting for the tile to arrive still for that. So that's one of the longer poles we've been fighting. There's one change that we're potentially looking at is Littleton Electric has donated a car charger. So we're looking at how to install that at the library at the new site economically. The original estimate was about $20,000 to do that. So we're looking to see if we can do something cheaper, like running power potentially off the transformer rather than out of the building or off of a pole or something. So Brian was investigating that before he disappeared on us.
He's too much.
And the landscaping should be starting pretty soon. They're going to be pouring the outside steps and things like that in the next couple of weeks. Bartlett probably has many updates. He was on the meeting today too. If I missed anything, the roof should be fine. The roof in the building should be finalized this week too, I think. So
Mark,
Everything's on track and under budget. So,
Mark, do you know whether there was any discussion on the plantings up around the neighbor's house?
I have not heard if anything is, know there was a talk of going more towards arborvitae from the white pine, but I don't know what the current status of that is. The last I knew it was kicked back to Cataldo to come up with an alternative to the white pine, but I haven't heard that they've come up with anything yet.
Yeah, Steve and I did talk with Brian on it, and we were trying to get the budget down on it. That's why I wanted to go to arborvitae's, because when we originally talked with a neighbor, it was we would see what we could do. It wasn't we're gonna do it. We would see what we could do and bring it in at a reasonable price. But the price that came out from Cataldo was way too much.
And there is going to be something needed from Pmbc shortly, and that's the names of everyone to put on the plaque. So the dedication plaque for the building, we need the names of the Pmbc members, however there should be listed.
Okay.
I emailed Steve on that today, but it's probably something that has to be sent off to in the next week or so.
Yeah. I was just going to say I'd email Steve on that, but you already have, so
Yeah.
he has it someplace.
If I don't hear from him soon, I'll text him.
Okay. Bartley, any comment?
Well, did Mark mention the knotweed problem?
I did not.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
you want to?
Well, the knotweed came up in the meeting today that most of it's been eradicated, but there is some that's out of the actual construction zone. So it's not Commodore's problem, but it is the town's problem because the stuff will re-invade the library site unless something is done. So it was just a question raised. What does the town want to do? And it's whatever it does, it's going to cost some money, and it's just an issue that is on the horizon.
Sounds like that's outside of the scope of the library, and we should be meeting with the town on that instead of the library.
Right. Okay. But it's something that the PMBC should be aware of, I think.
Yeah.
Does that summarize it, Mark?
Yeah, I think there's a little bit inside of the construction site, and they were planning on taking care of that, but there's more outside of the construction site. So they're working up some proposals, and then we'll talk to conservation and the town and figure out how to take care of it and who's taking care of it and at what cost.
Mark, has conservation been involved in it at all?
Not since it reappeared. Conservation was involved in the original plan for eradicating it.
Mm-hmm.
But the first we knew about it not being completely eradicated was today. So they're talking to Cataldo and their not their landscape architect or whoever, I forget the name of the actual person that's doing this, but they're coming up. Commodore's doing. It's in Commodore's court at the moment to say how much there is, where it is, and what they think should be done, and then we're going to start talking with conservation at the when they have a little bit more details. So,
Excuse me, Mark, what was the name of the weed? I didn't catch it.
it's the Japanese knotweed.
knotweed.
Japanese knotweed?
Yeah, KNOT.
Okay, thank you.
It's everywhere in town. You can't go anywhere without seeing it.
Is that weed that's got the white flower to it?
No, that's
That's garlic mustard.
That's garlic mustard. Knotweed is much taller. Has
It looks
very
like
big
bamboo.
leaves.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I know that the conservation just put something out about that, the weed there with a white flower on it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that took over my yard.
Member input? Mike,
I'm good.
Brian?
I'm mostly good. I was just going to ask Mark on the pricing for the EV charging station. Is that something that they put a hard price to, or was that just kind of an order of magnitude? I didn't know how far they had gone with that.
Commodore priced it out at, there was about 15,000 of it was quoted price from Cataldo and Griffin. And then the rest was, Commodore saying, things that they missed or extras. So it was an actual rough quote, but it wasn't just a,
Off the
finger in
cuff.
the air type thing. Yeah.
Okay.
It should be more like 15 even for the whole thing. But it's from union pricing I've gotten recently. So
I'm pretty sure that when Littleton Electric put the one in up in front of the library, that they didn't spend 20 grand doing it. So I would
was
guess we
gonna
could
say
do something
11.
much cheaper.
Prevailing wages.
Yeah.
union's usually more. But it's
Well,
also
11
Griffin. Griffin's known for their change orders being high.
Yes. Agreed.
Well, I still like 11 better than 20. So
Yep.
I'd like about 10. Bartlett, anything?
No, I think I'm okay.
Okay. Timlin?
I'm all set.
All right, I got nothing. I'm all set. Next meeting is scheduled for the 26th.
thank you.
A
I will
motion to
not be
adjourn.
here at that meeting, just so you know. You can mark me because it's senior send-off night at the high school. So, and I have a senior.
All right, we'll give you a pass. You can go.
All right, thanks. Thanks.
Have a motion?
Motion to adjourn?
Motion made by Timlin, seconded by Brian. Roll call, Timlin,
Timlin Rossius, yes?
Brian,
Brian Pasquale, yes.
Mike,
Mike Scaduto, yes.
Bartlett,
Charlotte Harvey, yes.
Bob Rumley, yes.
Done.
Thank you much.